Today we are going to talk about and explain the Elite Four training of Kanto and the champion of Johto, the Dragon-type Pokemon trainer Lance. There is a pretty well-known joke among the Pokemon fans. Lance, the Dragon-type trainer who don't only use Dragon types, and I'm here today to tell you that is a lie. Well, some aspects at least. Let's get into the explanation. As Lance himself said in the mobile game Pokemon Champions, and that's here my explanations begins. Basically all of these Pokemon are dragons in some way. So let's go through the Lance's team and explain why, yes, Lance only trains dragons. Starting with the easiest member of his team, Dragonite, Dragonair, Garchomp, Altaria, Salamence, Kingdra, Hydreigon, Hexorus, Fragon, and even Alola Exector and Mega Charizard X are in fact official Dragon types Pokemon. His team of the first gen, first, Dragonite in particular seems inspired by a Korea dragon legend, Heira Imug, that became a young. Sorry for the pronunciation, I don't speak Korean or even English. Based on my research, when a sea serpent catches a pair, flies from the sky, its ascent has a dragon and gains the power to fly, control the weir, and ascend to the heavens, just like the Dragonite evolutive line. And we have Gyarados and Charizard, which are dragons from other regions. Gyarados represents the famous Chinese legend that the carp swims up a waterfall to becomes a dragon. Meanwhile, the Charizard represents more a western or European style of dragon. And look, if even Iris in the anime, who is actual characters in this universe, got confused by this, who I am to disagree.
After all, Charizard is a dragon-type Pokemon. It sure looks like a dragon-type to me.
Now let's move on to one that is a bit hard to explain, Aerodactyl. But here is an important point to note. The first generation Lance described himself as Lance the Dragon Trainer, and the second generation he called himself Lance the Dragon Master. He only called himself Lance the Dragon Type Master in Black and White 2, which is the one he's finally used an exclusive Dragon Type team. With this in mind, let's talk about Aerodactyl. I have two explanations for this one. Lance's own words in Gen 1 and an explanation using the Japanese language. The first explanation comes from the design. Aerodactyl is a prehistoric flying reptile, and this is named in reference to Pterodactyl. And yes, I know that Pterodactyl is not a dinosaur, but let's get back to the video. This can represent the ancestral and origin of the dragon Pokemon. With its wings fused with its arm, it strongly resembles as a wyvern, a two-legged dragon commonly found in European mythology. Well, curious though, comes to think of it, maybe all its Pokemon in Kanto represents a different type of fictional dragon. Pterodactyl is a wyvern, Gyarados and Dragonair is an Asian dragons, and Charizard and Dragonite are crossed Western dragons. Back to the video games now. In the games to get Aerodactyl has to find the old Ember and revive it on Cinnabar Island. In the game where Aerodactyl is a living fossil brought back by science, it's not a common Pokemon. Therefore, it fits perfect into Lance's dialogue in Kanto. You know, the dragons are a mythical Pokemon, they are hard to catch and raise. This is basically a direct explanation of what is a Aerodactyl in the Gen 1. Explanation 2. The Japanese connection. The second explanation is this. In Japanese, the word for dinosaur is Kiryu. The first character Q means fear, terror, and dread. The second character Ryu is an ancient traditional way to write dragon. Therefore, when you put them together, the literal meaning is terrible dragon or scary dragon. This creates a direct bridge between dinosaurs and dragons in Japanese. Since Aerodactyl's face is based on a flying reptile, specifically a pterosaur, it fits the logic perfectly, allowing it to be seen as a terrible dragon too. A similar idea appears in One Piece, where the devil fruit that transform people into dinosaurs are called Ryu no Mi, which literally translates to Dragon Fruits. That has the longer part of the explanation for the first generation. Starting the second generation of Pokemon games, we have another detail that can explain this, something called egg groups. Those groups determine which Pokemon can breed with each other. The short explanation is that they only share the exact same breeding group, the Dragon Egg group, that technically makes them Pokemon like Dragonite, Charizard, Gyarados, and even Sandaconda, true dragons in Pokemon world. At least, this commentary from Reddit also can help you understand this. So, that's it. I think he has managed to explain why the Lance truly is a dragon trainer, and why his team actually makes perfect sense as a dragon training. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Give a like below, subscribe, and bye!